Your girl is glowing. Skin like gold, teeth like diamonds. Morning. This is my first time filming in the morning. This right here is part of my medicine cabinet, but this is the only way I could prop my phone up so that you could see me. So last night I washed my hair and I didn't put anything on it. And that's why it's all dry and crazy. And it looked crazy in my video last night. But we're going to put some products in it and twist it up and slap a wig on for all of my fun-tivities that I have to do for work today. So what I use in my hair, I already put some oil in it on my scalp. This is Flora Remedia hair oil treatment. It's lavender and a bunch of other stuff. Love this stuff. And then I use Camille Rose Almond Jai Twisting Butter and Honey Hydrate together. I mix the two of these together for the perfect product. So I do about a 2-to-1 ratio. So 1 of the twisting butter to 2 of the Honey Hydrate. And I've sectioned off my hair. This is half my hair, and then this is 2 halves. I'm gonna do 4 sections at a time. Normally I start with the back, but I'm gonna start with the front just so I can film this for you. You already see how my hair is stretching out. And I really don't comb my hair very often. Usually if I use a physical comb, it's because I'm being lazy. For the most part, I just use my fingers. And my ends are really raggedy, so I'm going to put a little bit of extra product on the ends. But I am scheduled for a haircut on December 29th with my friend Sasha from Epic Hair Studio. I'm going to film that. I told her to keep me on standby for cancellations so I can just slide in earlier. But the earliest I could book with her was the 29th. All right. Actually, I don't even think I need to add any more to the ends, because this product has a lot of slip. Like a little tiny bit goes a long way. But since my hair is going to be under the wig, I'll go heavy with the products. And again, these are just going to be big twists just to get my hair out of the way, not to style. I'm at my grandma's house right now. I spent the night over here. I'm going to get her prepared for the day, and then I'm going to go back home. There, you see, look at that. Look at how it looked when I turned the camera on versus now. Pull out a lot of shed hair because I didn't detangle my hair last night either. I just washed it as is. Didn't put any product in it. And kept the party moving. So yeah, I'm not gonna film doing my whole head. but that's what it looks like. That's the front side. So then what I do is I kind of like squeeze out the extra product and then I add it to the next section. Make sure I get all that's in between my fingers. I squeeze some more. And I rub it in. Then I get some more product and I do it all over again. And we're done. Here are my twists. Shrinkage is real. Look at that. Oh, you can't even see how far it comes. Comes all the way down here and then springs right back up. But this hair is going under a wig. And when I get dressed later on in a couple hours, I will show you what I look like. So we're back again. I've got my pearls on. I'm not dressed yet though. I put up the camera so the air conditioner's blasting. I'm trying to cool this place down because I have to turn it off while I'm on my meetings. So let me flip you around and show you what I do to get my background prepared. If y'all remember, last night I have this little side table here with a lamp. I had some bins stacked up over there, so the side table's moved off literally to the side, and then the bins are flat so that you can't see them from the computer. So yeah, it's chaos over here, but right behind me it looks pretty good. My bookcases, I hate that they're still not styled and I can see some junk on the floor, but I don't think you can see that from my computer. So let me show you what I do before I start my meetings. So this is my little work laptop station. I have it propped up on a stand here so I can angle it and give me the little look down. It's hard to use the mouse pad when I have it on this thing because the little lip is here to keep the computer from sliding forward. And so I have my task light, that's a little Edison bulb, but then above it my ring light looks down on me. I don't have it looking dead in my face because I hate that little ring in the eye look that people have when they use their ring lights. So as you can see from my work computer, you can't really see the floor. You can look behind me, you can see a little bit of my Christmas tree. I may pull it forward some. I have the lamps on in the back because I don't get any light from those windows. My house faces south, so I barely get any light. The only light I get is first thing in the morning as the sun rises because that window faces east. And then other than that, I get no more light throughout the day. So I just leave them closed. And plus people walk a lot on my street and they're looky-loos. They're all in the windows trying to see what's going on. And the overhead light casts a glare. So I think my setup is pretty cute. I'm gonna show you it again after I put my top and my hair on. And my meeting starts in an hour and a half. I'm gonna review the materials again just so I sound like I know what I'm talking about. I mean, I do know what I'm talking about, but I wanna be able to use precise language. That's the key to looking smart. You don't actually have to be, just gotta use the right words. Another thing I wanted to mention was Dr. Berg is a YouTube doctor that I watch. He's all about the keto life, and he had mentioned getting better skin through use of niacin and zinc. And so, but I found out, I've been taking niacin for years and my skin ain't been looking any better. But apparently you need the niacinamide. Niacinamide. There's a different kind of niacin that I've been using that is not this one. They come from two different sources. So I still take the other one that I have because I have like 100 pills left. And then I just got this one today. So I'm going to take both of them. So that'll be 1,000 milligrams of niacin in total. But this one is the one that's supposed to help with your skin. So just FYI, we'll see what's going on. But since I've been back on keto and have been off the processed foods, my skin has been looking much better in general. And so hopefully this will give it a boost. All right, we're back. I have my blouse on. This blouse is actually quite a little bit too tight still, but I'm excited and I'm wearing it because when I tried to put it on about maybe a month or so ago before I started back keto, I could not fit it. Like I couldn't even like roll it down over my boobs. But now I have it on. It's tight on the arms, but I don't care. I'm just doing the neck shot anyway. So yay. I normally don't like stuff this high up on my neck either, especially since I don't really have much of a neck until I get rid of this. Oh, sorry, I feel like it looks holiday and festive. I have another dress I can put on because I brought it back up, of course, in case I don't feel comfortable. But we're gonna go ahead and put our look on right now. Actually, I don't know. I don't like having this all up on my neck. I'm gonna change anyway. We're back. So this is a dress. The other thing I was wearing was a blouse. I have on a bralette, but I might have to end up putting on a regular bra because the bralette straps keep trying to inch closer to my neckline and we don't want them in view. So this is a whole dress. I'm not wearing any foundation garments, so it may be a little bit bumpy. But yeah, this is a dress. This is from Anthropologie. The top is from Anthropologie too, but I got this dress about three years ago, and that top I'm pretty sure I got last year. So let's start with the hair, and then I'll come through and put on my limited makeup. Got some fuzz in it. Take these twists down. So what I do, little eco style gel. This is the argan oil. I really don't know if there's a difference in these bad boys, but I just take a little bit, actually I guess that's a lot of it, rub it between my hands and then just smash it down on the hairline. I don't use a brush or anything. That's that. Just smooth out those edges. I don't worry about them being slick or laying flat because again, my edges always curled. Doesn't matter what I use. I could use pomade, I could use Gorilla Snot. I've tried it all. These edges don't stay down, so I just want them smooth. And then I wear half wigs. All of my wigs are from Outrage because I know the quality. I am totally fine with wigs and weaves. I just don't like the idea of wearing someone else's hair. So that's why I wear synthetics. But I buy wigs that look like my actual hair texture. And I'm gonna put it a little bit farther back since I'm wearing a headband. But normally I leave, it's a half wig, so I'll leave the front out and it looks so seamless. And I confuse people because when they see me with my real hair, they're like, oh, you cut your hair. No, I was wearing a wig. I don't know why people are so invested in other people's hair. It's just hair. Just hair. So make sure all those twists are tucked in there. And then we're going for a little cutesy homemaker look today. And y'all know I love my bows. So here is the bow. That's one of the reasons why I think people might not take me seriously at the job, because I look a lot younger than I am. And I don't really carry myself like some old 40-year-old fuddy-duddy. I'm not 40 yet, but not that far away. Got a few years to 40. And I notice when people think you're younger, they feel like it's okay to not pay you. Like, I don't care how old I am. If I'm bringing you quality, you need to pay me for my quality. You don't get to decide how much money I need based on my age. You don't get to decide that I don't need to be paid because I don't have children. Like, where do they do that at? They do that everywhere. They try you because they think you're young. They think you don't have kids. They think you don't have bills and responsibilities. I've got plenty of responsibilities, and I've got way too many bills. Some of them are my own fault. I acknowledge that, but most of them are not. A lot of stuff I'm dealing with right now, I've inherited. So now we're just kind of fluffing it out. We're picking out the hairs that are clumping and shedding, smoothing it out in the back. Don't ask me the name of this wig. I don't know, because I don't keep the packages. Once I take them out, I throw all the stuff away, and then I'm done. But yeah, these wigs, these synthetics last me maybe 2 years or so, and I never paid more than $20 for them. And even the real hair that you can use for a long time, people still don't really use it after like a year or two, because it starts to shed and tangle and split, because it's real hair. So for keeping the hair about the same amount of time, then why bother with all that? But again, it's just I wouldn't even call it a principle thing for me. I just find it strange. I don't want other people's hair on my head. But you do you, girl. It be looking good. Those lace fronts and stuff, they look really good. Just not my jam. I watch videos on YouTube all the time of people slaying their lace and whatnot. I watch Anyway videos all the time, but who gonna be doing all that makeup and all that hair? Not this one. Not I. And so in the essence of time, not really time, but just not getting up and down while I'm filming, I have my alcohol wipes here. Keep these in my purse at all times, even pre-pandemic. I love me some rubbing alcohol. I do everything with it. I clean with it. Truth be told, I wipe my face with it. I wipe my rusty spots, my elbows. Like my elbow was actually really dark here. Lately, I've actually been using Stridex pads. You know, like the little pads you use to wipe your face. I've been using that on my elbows, and I swear it's been lightening up. I really need to start doing before and after pictures when I start doing something new. It's really working though. All right, so got all the gel off my hands. Make sure you go under your fingernails too. Especially because I'm about to touch my face. And I'm trying to be better about putting my hands on my face and, again, tying my hair up. You saw my twist out routine this morning. And so all those products were getting in my pillows and then going on my face and jacking my cheeks up. But I've been tying my hair up when I put the products on. Okay, so here is the secret to my nice skin, my nice but still flawed skin look. I use Estee Lauder Day Wear Tinted Moisturizer, and I mix it with Nars Illuminator. This is Orgasm. So all you need is a dollop, literally a dollop. That's not even a dime size. I don't know what size that is. That's like the size of a Q-tip head. And then a matching dollop of the illuminator. Rub them together. And that's it, girl. That is it. Let's give you a little shine. The tinted moisturizer, it oxidizes, or whatever you want to call it. So it'll get a little bit darker as it sits on my face. But yeah, it's not a flawless look. It's just a brightened look. And then, since we're going for the red theme, I'm gonna put on my red lippy. So these are literally the only two lipsticks that I wear. This is Stila Liquid Matte and Beso. This is my red. And then this is my pink. This is Nars Orgasm Gloss. I don't know if this is gloss or lipstick. What do they call this? Lip gloss. Nars Orgasm Lip Gloss. Those are the only two colors I wear. Oh, something's in my eye. Then that's gonna dry matte. So this spot I keep complaining about on my lip is now like drying and cracking, and it actually kind of hurts a little bit. I've been putting vitamin A and vitamin C serum on it because I had a spot just like this I used to have right here in my eye. You can kind of see where the skin is a little discolored, It used to be raised just like this, and the vitamin C and vitamin A made it go away. But this one is just really giving me trouble. Like, I hate it. I'm gonna put a little bit more moisturizer on it too, because again, it hurts. I want you gone. I had another blackhead here that I picked out and left a mark behind. I don't know, I get all these blackheads around my lips. And again, it's from the lipstick. Did I get any on my teeth? I still have my camera up on my laptop. All right, we cute so far. So far, so good. And now let's come through with the mascara. Let me see. I have other stuff in here too that if I really feel like getting fancy, got a little eyeliner. I got some, what do you call this? Eye liquid and shadow. This is all Stella as well. I'm not really a brand loyalist. I just picked it up. It was like a buy 3, get something. I don't know. This is a little mini Too Faced mascara. Better Than Sex. I don't know who they lied to. And I just do the top. And again, I don't do that much. Why paint the peacock, as they say? Even though peacocks are male, so I'd be a peahen. And peahens don't have the big fancy tails because they don't need to show off to the men. The men need to show off to them. The animal kingdom has it right. It's humans that got the system all jacked up. All right. You can see the pop in the eye. That would be great if it wasn't for this. I don't have any concealer or anything like that. Anybody else have their mouth hanging open when they put mascara on? I have to consciously close my mouth. All right. She ready. This is my cute little makeup bag, my little bowl, because I'm a Taurus. And back to my alcohol. I'm gonna wipe this little makeup off our hands. Actually, I'm gonna go wash my hands. And so that's it for me for now. I'll check back in after my work day is over. All right, I'm back again. I just finished one call and I'm not feeling this bow. It just looks a little bit too childlike. I can't believe I'm actually taking my wig on and off on camera. This is way outside of my comfort zone. So we're going to take this hair out up front. You know, I actually didn't even intentionally part my hair. I guess I'm just so used to leaving this portion out that that's the way it went. This section's a little too thick here. Just want to twist this back up. It's my email dinging all day long. My terrible sound effects. So we're just doing the usual. Gosh, I tell you one thing. It's nice when your hair grows, but it takes much longer to do. Now we're going to put this back on with my leave out. So we fluff that out. Got a knot. And there you go. I mean, other than all of this gray I have to color, All my gray hair grows right in my baby hairs. There, I feel like I look a little bit more grown up now. See, a lot of it more grown up. And so why bother melting your lace and putting concealer on your scalp and gluing your edges down? You can pop on a half wig. I am back again. So I am 3 meetings down, 1 left. And my face is so shiny today though. Got to touch up the lipsticks. I ate some popcorn for lunch, about 20 carbs worth, because that's how I measure things these days. Touching up this lipstick. I'm gonna put on some just regular old talcum powder to try to take the shine off. But the reason I got on camera is because I checked my mail and I got another package, an unexpected package from my Saks rep. I told y'all, get you a rep. Got a Christmas present. More samples. I'm telling y'all, it's worth the money. Look at this. How dope is this? Ooh, I mean, it smells good. Just, I really did do a happy dance. Oh, that smells good. Oh, what is in here? We got Gentle Fluidity Gold. We have Aqua Universal. I don't really care for this one. Dalina. And we got French word I'm about to butcher, La Homme a la Rosa. Well, actually, I think this is the one that I wear. Is this the one I wear? I got my little travel size in here with me. My travel size makeup is in my bag. I mean, no, I wear a different one. Okay, but yeah, little surprise I wasn't expecting. Enough to get me up through the rest of this day here. I got an hour and a half left before I can sign off and figure out what I'm gonna really eat, because the sister is hungry. All right, so the talcum powder worked a little bit. I think I still have a little bit of shine, but it's not oily shine. It's just because your girl is glowing. Skin like gold, teeth like diamonds. I'm tired though. Look at my eyes. I need to do a mask. You know what? Actually, I forget that I put mascara on sometimes. I think I might have rubbed my eyes. Actually, I'm sure I rubbed my eyes. But ain't nothing we can do about it now, because my Zoom has already started.
Reporting live from New York City.
Yep, from Rockefeller Center.
That's amazing.
Have my snowflake on.
Look at you.
That's my Zoom meeting talking.
I did not put on my holiday sweater, but I did put on my elf.
I know I like it.
I got my ring.
Happy holidays.
Y'all, I am tired. I have been talking and smiling and kikiing all day long, and I am an introvert through and through. I mean, I can do it, but it takes a lot of my energy. I'm going to sleep so hard tonight just from all this talking and smiling I've been doing today. I'm about to make myself some bacon and eggs, classic keto beginner dinner, because I'm tired and I'm hungry, and then that's the wrap for me. Friday, some of my friends and coworkers are coming over to decorate my tree. If y'all see, I put my vision board up on the wall back there. So it's going to be naked until Friday. I don't know what I have going on tomorrow. I may take you for a scenic walk when I walk my dog down the riverfront. But I don't know. But that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed a work day with me.